morning from the Pakse Loop. So, headed out of Pakse on this beautiful little Honda Wave, semi-automatic, gorgeous little thing. And so this is quite a renowned motorbiking loop just outside of Pakse. Loads of waterfalls, coffee plantations. So yeah, I think it's on a bit of a higher plateau, so hopefully the temperatures will be a little bit cooler, and I'm hoping to be able to swim at some of these spots as well, of the waterfalls. Hopefully there's enough water around. It is like 40 degrees down here in Pakse. So just stopped, first stop, and just got some breakfast at this gorgeous little roadside stall. Really, right by the highway. It's kind of a store as well. I've got just like a medley of vegetables. Absolutely stunning. Loads of mushrooms in here, chilies. I don't know what these, like greens. Bit of pumpkin in there as well. Absolutely stunning. And then of course they serve it with sticky rice, which is, I recently found out that Laos consumes the most amount of sticky rice per capita of any country in the world. So sticky rice pretty much with every meal. So yeah, just dunk it in. And the sticky rice holds together. So good. So, got a map of the loop here. So this is Pakse, where I started off this morning. I've come out here, we're about here now. Here. And there's a couple of different ways you can do it. There's a small loop, which is this one, or there's a big loop, which is this one. So I think I'm going to do the small loop, but I'm going to try and extend it a little bit to take in one of these waterfalls here, because apparently this is one of the best waterfalls on the loop. So my plan is to overnight here, so not far to go now. Like 3 waterfalls here we can visit, and overnight there, and then come down here in the morning, head out here, and then back again, and second overnight stop here. And then onto here, this section, there's like 4 different waterfalls, all in a row, which apparently is absolutely beautiful, and a coffee plantation to visit. So that's my plan. I have no accommodation booked, so I'm just going to see what the options are up here when we get there. And yeah, just sort of play it by ear, really. All right, here we go. So I thought I'd show you around the accommodation that I've found. So it's in Tadlo, and yeah, I went to a couple of places before, and then happened upon this place. It's beautiful. So the grounds are absolutely stunning. Everybody seems really friendly. Just how gorgeous is this? Double bed, my own private room. It's got a big ass fan. It's got a mosquito net. Toilets are next door. Yeah, so very happy with the outcome here. Very nice. So yeah, just gonna get changed into some different gear and go for a walk. You can walk from here to 2 of the waterfalls. So yeah, I'm gonna get my swimming gear on, and let's go for a swim. Let's cool off. This is Ted Hang Waterfalls. It's literally like 2 minutes from my accommodation. Absolutely epic. I'm gonna head to the next waterfall, see if there's kind of a different swimming area. There's swimming, people down here are swimming, but yeah, I'll go see what the next place is like. This is stunning. I was not expecting to see an elephant down here. I mean, it is being ridden, and it does have some sizable chains on it. But I'm speechless. Wow, coming down through a little water. Okay, so third waterfall of today, and yeah, I'm going to take the hike up there. You can apparently drive to the top, ride to the top, but you know me, if there's a hike to be done, I will do it. So yeah, it's starting off this beautiful little area, and it's like 4 o'clock now, so the sun's just setting, so I'm hoping we might get a bit of a sunset. Yeah, how gorgeous is this? It's like somebody's kind of farm, got some crops growing, and then, yeah, I'm guessing, I don't really know where the path goes, but somewhere up here, it's going to be some kind of waterfall that we can hike to the top of. Well, this is an adventure. Always an adventure. Today. Okay. Alright. Okay, so I'm out of the jungle and into the river basin, and this is just stunning. Look at that. Somehow there is a path to the top, and apparently the views at the top are pretty spectacular. So I'm going to try and find my way through the jungle up to the top of there. Adventure! Right, I think I'm going to have to admit defeat on this one. Somewhere up there in this jungle is a path up to the top. I can see it on my GPS thing, but it's just jungle. And I didn't bring my machete with me, so I'm going to struggle without that. So yeah, just enjoying this little bit here though. So I'm going to go back to the bike and going to ride to the top. Oh wow, this is amazing. Okay, this is what I was after. Look at that view. Oh. Okay, so we're at the top of the waterfall. It looks like there was once a barrier here, but let's ignore that. Okay, now we're talking. Woohoo! Wow. What a view. Yeah, so I just walked, I was trying to come up here somewhere, there's a path, but no go. But this is beautiful. Okay, good morning. So, welcome from the road. Just stopped for a little bit of breakfast at this very, very small little street stall right by the road. Pretty much in the middle of nowhere at the minute. So plans changed a little bit. So having a look at the map here. So my original plan, little loop, and then come out here to a really nice little waterfall. But after speaking to a few people and just yesterday's ride, I feel like that's quite a long way to go. So what I'm going to do is, so I went for a little nice swim this morning up here. I'm going to come down here, do this loop. So this little loop here. So this little loop is a apparently very, very beautiful little loop. Takes about an hour. And then I'm going to come down here, and there's this place called Shared Happy Farm here, which I think is an organic farm, and they do little tours and stuff, and food, and everything that they make is from the farm, and they have accommodation as well. So what I'm really hoping is that I can stop there, accommodation, dinner, and maybe a bit of a tour of the farm, something like that, and then the next day I'll head from there down to here and do the 4 waterfalls that are here. So if these guys don't have accommodation, I'll just carry on to this little town here, which apparently there's not a lot happening, but it does have accommodation. So that's my plan. Here we are, Shared Happy Farm. So this is the organic farm. I'm just gonna have a wander around. He said I could just go for a walk, go for a wander, have a look at the plantations. Got some avocado plantations, I think. So I decided not to stay here tonight. It's still quite early, and so I've got time to get to Pakse and get cheaper accommodation there as well. And that'll mean I'll be closer to the waterfalls tomorrow morning. So yeah, just gonna go for a walk around here. So passion fruit's in season, and also I think pumpkin. So there's some pumpkin soup on the menu. So I'm thinking a nice organic pumpkin soup for lunch would be pretty nice. So yeah, we're just gonna have a look around. It's a beautiful setting. So this is the restaurant over here. So it's quite a small farm. I was expecting a little bit more, I'll be honest. But it does look like there's a storm coming in. You can hear the thunder, and yeah, it's getting a bit windy up there. So I think kind of found a good spot for lunch. So gonna settle here, have some pumpkin soup. He's brought some passion fruit to the table already. And yeah, wait for the rain to pass and then head on to Pakse. So this is waterfall number 1 of the day. Nice and early, beautiful setting. So hopefully going to try and walk down to the bottom there, I think. Yeah, it's like 7:30 in the morning. I'm one of the first people here. Alright, so down at this beautiful little coffee plantation, so you can just do your little walk around the plantation, but I think really the highlight is just getting a coffee, and this coffee looks absolutely stunning. So I've gone for a Laos style coffee, which basically looks like a big espresso. So this is a Robusta bean. They do Arabica bean, which is where they do their flat white and their Americano stuff. The Robusta, they say for the Laos style, comes with a side of condensed milk, which I might be needing because I think it's going to be quite bitter. But yeah, it just looks absolutely beautiful. That's nice. It's really nice. I thought I'd need maybe some of the sugar, the condensed milk on the side, but it's quite smooth. It's very smooth. Yeah, in this beautiful little setting here. So next up is another waterfall, and I think we can swim at this one as well.
This is a pretty awesome way to finish off the loop. This is the last stop on the loop, and yeah, save the best till last. This is awesome.